Miraculous Ladybug Season 4 is set to premiere September 2021, with the Shanghai special on schedule to be released before then. Welcome back to the Cartoon Hotspot, and in this video I'll be talking about my predictions on the Love Square for Miraculous Ladybug Season 4. Before we get into this video, make sure to subscribe to my channel, follow me on Instagram and Twitter, and turn on that bell button to receive a notification whenever I post. The finale of Season 3 ended with Marichat and Adrienne going their separate ways with their respective other love interests, Luka and Kagami, but fans were beginning to wonder after the New York special if there is still hope for our main protagonists. So let's break down what ship is most likely going to occur in Season 4. We'll start with the least likely, Adrienne. This is probably my least favourite ship, simply because it has the least potential for development. Adrienne is the ship in which both Ladybug and Adrienne reciprocate their romantic feelings for each other, but that's about all it's got. Both parties are awkward and act in a way that neither of them would usually behave in the other ships. A prime example of this would be Ladybug. Ladybug is usually very confident, but around Adrienne she exhibits traits you'd expect from Marinette, so I just can't comprehend how this ship could possibly be end goal. Now Lukanette. In the space of 2 seasons, Lukanette has quickly become one of the fan favourite ships. Honestly speaking, after the Season 3 finale, I was heavily rooting for Lukanette. However, its chances of actually becoming canon stand slim to none, especially after the New York special. But why? It all comes down to the fact that there's barely any depth to Luka's character, provided by the fact he's had very little screen time. We hardly know anything about him other than the fact he's crushing on Marinette, and in my opinion, Luka is presented as too perfect, which is so boring. In order for a character to actually have depth and development, they need to be shown in a way that presents their flaws as well as their strengths. And unless we get more episodes focusing solely on Luka, I stand by my decision that Lukanette is not end goal. So let's talk about Marichat. I will admit I had a hard time placing Marichat where it is, and that's all down to the fact how underrated it is, but also the lack of Marichat moments we've had in Season 3. In my opinion, I don't think Marichat will be a romantic ship. I know, just hear me out. I think for Season 4 especially, Marichat will sort of be the gateway for the other ships. Think of it as a driving force to pave the way for Lady Noir and Adrienette to further develop. What I mean by that is Marichat has so much potential to grow into a beautiful friendship. If the writers are leaning towards Marichat moments similar to that of Glaciator, I think Marinette will see Chat Noir in a way she never has before, and likewise Adrienne to see Marinette in a different light. Opposite to Adrienne, this is the ship where both characters' respective love interests do not reciprocate romantic feelings back, meaning both Chat Noir and Marinette will naturally understand how it feels to be the other person, and how it feels to be rejected. This leads on to Lady Noir, my personal favourite ship. The best way of evaluating this ship is by comparing it to Lukanette, and you'll see why. After the New York special, we really began to see just how much Ladybug values her friendship with Cat Noir, as she was shown to be generally upset and pretty down when he renounced his Miraculous. This is the ship that's had the most development by far throughout the series, but there's still room for more. Rather than pursue a romantic path, I think it's best if Lady Noir go down the friendship route for now. Compared to Lukanette, I prefer this ship by a mile. Let's jump back to the finale of Season 3, Miracle Queen. After Marinette blames herself for Fu's disappearance, she finds Luka outside the park who offers his support, but her first instinct is to lie before emotionally breaking down. However, when Cat Noir and Ladybug are talking after Miracle Queen's wasp attack, her immediate response is to confide in him without holding back. Bottom line is, she's more comfortable around Cat Noir. She can convey her true self around him, knowing that he'll always be there for her. I think that for both characters to grow individually, Lady Noir should be steered in the direction of a strong friendship, and then eventually into romance. Having said that, this now leads us on to what I think should and could definitely be end goal for Season 4. Similar to Lady Noir, I'm going to evaluate this by comparing it to Adrienne instead. Pretty much every fan is tired of hearing the phrase, she's just a friend, oh she's just a very good friend. But has anybody ever stopped to consider why Adrienne only sees Marinette as a friend? It's simply all due to the fact that Adrienne himself is oblivious of just how much he values Marinette beyond the friend zone. He may not even realise it yet, but throughout the series, Adrienne has always been inclined to open up to Marinette and confide in her. He tells her things that he never has and would never open up to anyone about, not even Kagami or Nino for that matter. It's just a natural instinct, and I can think of so many examples. He also doesn't think twice about coming to her defence, as we see in the episode Ladybug, where he warns Lila rather harshly to not hurt Marinette, and that's something we've never seen before. Now, I'm not by any means saying Adrienne doesn't value his friendship with Kagami, but from an objective view, if you compare his moments with Kagami, he seems generally awkward and passive. I think Adrienne and Kagami are too similar in terms of their upbringing, and Kagami is a little bit controlling in my opinion, so I don't see it lasting very long. Also, jump back to Miracle Queen where she leans in to kiss him. He straight away hesitates, stating that he thought it would be different, but with Marinette he's comfortable with slow romantic dances in the moonlight and whatnot. Most definitely, after the New York special, there's no doubt Adrian will try and get closer to Marinette, which is why I think Adrienette will definitely be end goal for season 4. So what ship do you think would most likely occur in the 4th season? Comment them down below and let's start a discussion. Bye!